Shut up. Yes, I do. Extreme. Lucky for you.
Oh yeah. That boy 7. That boy turn that boy to $7 reels. He get on the phone, turn $7 reels.
Who's yo?
Google LL Cool J. And some $7 reels. Tell him to come up. You gonna scream.
I couldn't stand no I cannot stand no feature is 7 really is. You ask me for infinite amount of money. If a nigga name, it could have been a yes or no question. Was a nigga name 7 really is featured on her? I'd have been like, that's easy. No. Wrong. 7 is. Hush. That's good.
Yes, baby. Hush, darling. Hush.
You send your invite if you did.
On the way. Right here.
You DM enough. How y'all been doing on this period? Let me see what y'all. How y'all been doing? What y'all been doing since then? Right, nothing. Who y'all gonna put out since then? Maybe I'll do some told to Bron Hagen. Need something quick. Girl, put that bitch on 15. That's interesting. Must be some boxing. Yeah, I do a little narrow. A little habanero.
Going my way. Hush, baby, hush, hush, darling. Hush, baby, hush, hush.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Julio Cesar Chavez, 5'8" tall with a reach of 68 inches. And he'll be facing the legend, Manny Pacquiao. He's 5'5.5" tall and has a reach of 67 inches.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Julio Cesar Chavez making his way to the ring, multi-time world champion in 3 weight divisions, generally recognized as one of the greatest athletes Mexico has ever produced. It's the Pac-Man making his way to the ring, a man that doesn't even need an introduction, an absolute legend. What hasn't Pac-Man done? One of the most recognizable.
Anyway.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds.
He's gonna get the hack pack shit beat out here, baby. He gonna get the hack pack shit beat out of him.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things. I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Missing with the hook. Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one.
The fuck? Bro, what?
Disaster averted.
Caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Oh my.
Misses with the straight left. When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You've got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
You got a swarm on your case, you know you've got to fight. You got to hold him, you got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. Catch and shoot. It's all offense all the time. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing and stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
You know.
Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get...
On to the second round.
Okay.
The last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. straight right, just misses. Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He misses with that straight left. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Just missed with that jab. Punch, counter punch. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Dios mío! Is Julio Cesar Chavez going to go down? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. As bad as boxing judging could... Let's get it started in round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just missing with the right uppercut. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
This is a high-octane battle. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. He just misses with that jab. And he scores with the counter. Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pop areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Only catching air with that hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Counter punching. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Having a hard time finding a home with that light uppercut. The perfect counter lands. How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Y'all seen that? Real.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Through the straight left, but it won't score. That counter shot lands. Nobody home with that hook. He misses with that straight left. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. That counter punch caught him clean. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Can't land that jab. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Chavez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight.
There's the bell to start round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come up now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Nice counter shot. Jab does not score. Perfect counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. counter punches have to hurt. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. They exchange punches. These punches coming from every angle. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
That hook was off target. Beautiful counter. Oh, and the grand champion might go down. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Oh, I can see.
Chavez in that one. Let's start the sixth. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice counter shot. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. You slain or the brawl.
Miss with that jab. Good counter punch. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around her. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Misses with the jab. Timing beats speed, speed beats power. This fight has a real good flow to it. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Chavez in that last round.
Break this
You
up.
gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna
Start
need a
getting tussle.
knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
And there's the bell for round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
It's strange version down a little.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
No rest for the weary. The straight right just misses. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And that hook misses.
Almost that son. Almost that son.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Oh, yeah.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. There's a counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. The stamina is off the charts. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. Round 8, and we're off again. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
The courage on display here is incredible. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. The straight right just misses. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Misses with the straight left. His stamina is off the charts. Beautiful counter shot. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Every time they... So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? To the relief of the fans here, this fight will continue. Very close round. Julio Cesar Chavez just got rocked. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you. There's the bell to start round 9. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter shot. Tried to score with the uppercut. Misses with the straight left. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? The referee will allow this to continue.
Let me holler at you.
I'll be hot. He will not win the. He about to piss me off. He about to piss me off.
Just misses with that uppercut.
You want to let Boo Boo here for it? What are you pointing?
Well, I guess he's
What are you
decided
pointing? Oh,
he's
don't taunt me. Act like you big and bad. Go to your corner. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go to your corner. Go to your corner.
Doing James because he know he might get a stop, bitches. He not winning
The
no
work
cards.
rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax.
Thank you.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
Just like a lover like TKO.
Yeah.
It's over. TKO is spot on.
Mother! Poppa Punch! Baby, baby!